Next things first. Well, I think that's always the first to go is the next, right? Wait, who's that? Who is that? Hey, who is that? Ugh! Hello, folks. What's cracking, Thrill Billies? How you doing? Outlaw here, dude. We at the Home Depot today, man. Got to get some freaking wood. Today we're building workbenches for the shop, and we're building them. Not every single one, but we're building the side that all the automotive stuff is going on. So we're building two. We're thinking about 9-foot workbenches on each side of my toolbox. So we're gonna need a lot of wood. It might cost a little bit of money. But let's go inside and get her done. Hey, dude. It's like last night. Flaccid. That right there is what $100 in bolts looks like. All right, folks, that was quite the freaking journey. Come here and check this out, man. All right, I want you guys to guess in the comments, how much do you think all of this wood was? We got some 4x4s, we got 2x4s, we got 1x2s, and we got some just 3/4 inch like deck board, common board that we got for some shelves that we're gonna build. So let us know in the comments below. What do you think? I was actually pretty close on my guesstimate. So let me know what you think this costs in the comments below. Whoever gets closest. Well, man, I hate doing these YouTube things because I just did this a couple videos ago, and I hollered at the kid at one, guessing how much the 2x4s were that we got for the framing, and he never hollered back at me. So you got to make sure you check your comments back, okay? So guess whoever's closest. I'm going to, and don't forget, we got those lag bolts as well. We got like 60 lag bolts. So guess in the comments below, whoever gets closest, I'm gonna send you a free freaking Outlaw hat of your choosing from outlawmerch.com, baby. All right, guys, load this up. Let's get back, start our freaking work. See how easy that was? Put your freaking cart back, people. It takes 2 seconds. I also had a bunch of freaking trash that fell off the ground. I picked it up and put it in my truck. I'll throw it away at home. Just doing my civic duty. Foot on this guy right here. Guys, what I'm trying to do today is build some workbenches that will last an absolute lifetime. We got some really good wood. These right here are 4x4 posts that are going to be our legs of the two workbenches. These right here are some 10-foot 2x4s that is going to be for bracing. This is going to be our 2x10s for the top. So 3 pieces each will be our top. And then this stuff over here, which is just kind of our common board, our 1x6, that's going to be our shelving, and then this right here is going to be our bracing for our shelves that we're going to be able to make a little lip for. Now, I know a lot about lippers, son. And instead of just using regular general purpose screws, we're actually using these as kind of placeholders, but then we are going to be going to lag bolts to really make this bench sturdy. We've got 5-inch lag bolts for the ones that are going to be going through those 4x4s over there, and then we've got 3-inch lag bolts for the bracing that is going to be just going through the 2x4. And last but not least, to make this thing the ultimate sturdy workbench, we're going to be notching these 4x4s here for the 2x4 bracing, so that we're not just putting it right on the edge of it, we're notching it to make everything flush and super durable. So it's a little bit more work, but we got the table saw out. We got to set our chop saw up somewhere. We still have no power in the shop, so we're going to be running extension cords all the way from the house. Should be a fun day, but the goal is to have the workbenches right in between these two steel beams right here. The mechanic toolbox is going to be right in the middle, and then we've got a 9-foot bench on this side and a 9-foot bench on this side with shelving underneath. So, dude, we got to get to work, man. We got a lot of work to do, and it's already freaking noon, son. there is a 2-foot piece that we're gonna use for bracing on the side. Usually you use a 2x4 because it's a little bit cheaper, but because we're cutting these at 3 foot for each leg, that leaves us 2 foot on each side, which will be great for bracing, and it's gonna make this thing really, really sturdy. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the rest of these legs at 3 foot a piece, and then what I'm gonna do is start notching it here and wherever we put our shelf for the 2x4s, which is going to be the hardest part of this build. That's what we have the table saw for, and we're gonna need a chisel or something to, you know, we'll show you guys in a sec, but should be fun. That's gonna be the hardest thing. The rest should be a breeze. Getting my safety glasses ready, man. It's freaking dusty up in here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you guys the 2 measurements we're taking really quick. Wrote them down on this for Brolock because he's gonna be measuring while I am cutting on the table saw. So what we're doing here, here's a leg. And what we're gonna do, 2x4, you're gonna come down 3.5 inches, make a mark. I'm gonna do it on both sides because we need the measurement to go all the way around for me on the table saw. 3.5 inches, and then 1.5 inches in. That's the measurements for a 2x4. The other side, 1.5 inches in. And we're basically gonna round that guy out just like this here. And that is where our 2x4 bracing is gonna sit inside. And then for our bottom shelf, we're gonna go down to 20.5 and 24. And then obviously come in here, 1.5 inches, 1.5 both sides. Mark it off just like this. So that's how we're measuring out. That's gonna end up looking like this guy right here. And then me on the table saw. Basically, with doing this, the biggest part of the table saw is we're gonna have to just kind of go back and forth and cut a bunch of little slits down in here like this, and then we'll use a chisel and knock it out. But that's gonna give us a real sturdy bracing, and then we're gonna throw the lag bolts in there. This is the roughest part. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get at it, baby. Good luck, bro. That's a nice jacket you got on there too. Where can you get that, huh?
OutLawMerch.com.
Yeah, Biz Robot. Golly, man, that was some work. So there she freaking blows, man. There's our legs. This is really gonna help us keep some stability on the table and make it last a lot freaking longer, dude. So next things first. Well, I think that's always the first to go is the next, right? Bro, I think we should start laying this guy out, seeing how she's gonna look. All right. Almost forgot, before we put the table together, I gotta cut these 2x4s. So they're 9-foot tables. I'm gonna go 8 foot on the bracing. So it'll basically be an 8-foot table. The height of the table is gonna be about 37.5 inches. So basically just about this height right here, which is good. So we're gonna cut these down to 8-footers. They're 10 now. Cut 2 pieces. That's basically what one side's gonna look like, all right? There. It's gonna be a hefty some dick, I'll tell you that right now. Gonna go ahead and finish off these 8-foot pieces, and we'll get at least one built right now. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna secure them together with these 2.5, I think it's 2.5 inch, just like general purpose screws. The gold ones, Phillips head, flat head, so they go into the screw, they don't protrude out or anything like that. We're gonna go ahead and secure it together right now with these, and then later on when we get it set up, that's where we're gonna go back in with the big old lag bolts and make it sturdy. One side right there, baby. You hear that? That's nasty. Yellow! Hey, well, I'm taking a little break real quick, a little snot break. Something that ain't snot is that new caramel apple that starts shipping November 1st. Make sure to get over to outlawdip.com and sign up for Outlaw's flavor of the month. November's flavor is caramel apple, and I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be one of the most delicious dips you've ever had. I'm calling it the ultimate dessert dip. I called that for Killer Vanilla, but this might freaking beat it, son. Apologize. Had a little dust on you. OutlawDip.com. Sign up for Flavor of the Month. It starts shipping November 1st. If you don't sign up before November 1st, you ain't getting caramel apple. All right, guys. Right here is our bracing for the shelves. So as you can see here, cut them off 42.5, and this is going to be our bracing for our shelves. So what we're going to do is our boards are 3/4 inch thick. So we're going to come down from here 3/4 of an inch, and then it'll give us a spot to put our shelves on. All right, folks, just cut our bracing here, 18 inches a piece. We want a little bit of lip just in the front, and that's 27.5 with the 3 2x10s. So we cut them down to 18 inches. There's a lot of measuring and stuff like that, but that's kind of going to be the width right there, which I think is perfect, enough room and everything like that. I think the height and everything is good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to lag bolt these in. So we put this screw right here, and I don't have any clamps. I don't think. I might have some clamps. We might have to steal the framing clamps, but we're going to take this guy out. I got another person with me, so Outlaw will hold these, and I'm going to drill 2 pilot holes with a drill bit to get those big old 5/16 lag bolts in. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now and get our braces in. That's your fault, Outlaw. You're supposed to make sure. It's not flush, man. I think it'll be fine since it's hidden. Son of a dick. Oh. Yeesh. We got freaking sawdust everywhere, man. It's getting dark. We're gonna have to finish this someday tomorrow. We got all the 4x4 bracing in, dude. This thing is freaking tough, man. Lag bolts all over the place. Yeah, that thing ain't going nowhere. So tomorrow, we're gonna put a 2x4 bracing here, a 2x4 bracing here. We're gonna cut the shelving for that, and then we're gonna throw the top on. This is just one. We're obviously gonna finish the other as well. Dude, we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. And good morning, oh shit. Good morning, Vietnam. What's cracking, y'all? Okay, next day, all right? We got the table here, man. She's almost freaking finished. Couple more things to do. What I'm gonna do really quick is I'm gonna take one of these 2x4s right here. I'm gonna cut her down for a bracing right here and right here. Get those in with 3-inch lag bolts, not the 5-inch right there, because we're just going into a 2x4. And then I'm going to start cutting this deck board right here for our shelves. And then it's time to put on the top. And then we got to do it all over again. So we got 2 benches to make. We need to get her done. Outlaw's not here yet. Wait, who's that? Who is that? Hey, who is that? Ah! What the dick, man? You freaking scared my poop out. Okay, Outlaw is here. Oh my gosh, dude. What's cracking with you, bruh? How you freaking doing? All right, man. We're about to roll, baby. Speaking of roll Tide. Not even from Alabama, but I bet a lot of you are. Say hi to my cousin Cletus. All right, just just farted. And just cut these pieces right here. What I'm gonna do to get this thing center and everything like that is obviously we wanna put it right in the middle. So we're 43 exactly, 43 divided by 2, folks. Do it in the comments below and you can win a free Outlaw hat. Anything to get me away from doing math. What is that, Jamin? 29, 8, 7?
What was the original number?
43. 21.5. Right there's our middle. Need to mark it. 3 inchers for these guys right here. Has a very similar resemblance to... It's kind of what we're looking at here. You can keep them free floating to where you can move them in and out if you want, but we'll probably just take our 1 5/8 screws and put one in on each just to keep them solid, and should be good. Should be able to hold quite a bit of weight there as well. So it's time to start cutting these boards. These are 10 foot now. These are our 2x10s. This is going to be our top. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these down to 9 foot a piece. There's going to be 3 on here. We're going to flush the back, and then we're going to have basically about that much sticking out the front, just for movability, you know, for holding on, you know, whatever. If we're in a hard think mode, you know, I want a little bit of a protrusion out the end. So we're going to go ahead and chop these down to 9 foot, 3 of them, and then we'll start screwing them in. I have never seen that happen before. The freaking tip of my bit just broke off. So guys, check this out. Zoom out. Freaking table right here, baby. Look how good that thing looks, man. That's perfect. We're 38 inches high, which I was kind of doing the math. I'm like, man, what would be the best? I was originally going to go 40, ended up going 38, and I think that's perfect right here because we're going to be throwing some tools on here like chop saws and stuff like that, and then I feel like is the perfect working height. So usually a workbench, you know, you can go from 36 to 42 inches depending on what you like. But dude, this thing turned out great, man. Just got a couple more screws, and then we'll start on with the other bench, man. I don't even know if I'm going to do a finish or anything on it. I think I'm going to try to just let it patina over time because I plan on having these for, well, forever. Freaking solid as can be. Can't even freaking move it. We already showed you how we did one table, so now we're going to make this one magically freaking appear, son. Check this out. BAM! Dude. There she freaking blows, man. Only took Brola and I another hour, and we got this thing pieced together completely. Now let's get a wide angle shot and walk backwards right here, dude. I am so excited, man. These turned out way better than I freaking thought. They're super square, they're super sturdy, and they look really purty. So super happy with them. This is exactly what we wanted. 2 9-foot tables that we can have the bench with all the tools and everything right here. Eventually, once the walls go up, we'll probably put some pegboard to hang tools, and then maybe some like automotive cabinets or something right here just to store some more stuff. Dude, absolutely like turned out great. You know, Roland and I got started late yesterday. We didn't get started until like 1. So we could easily have done this in one day if we started from the morning. So it's a really easy process. Doing the bottom shelf is awesome. You know, it gives you a lot more clearance. It's very sturdy, and these boards look great too. Put a couple screws in them. You can leave them free floating if you want to take them out. But you got a foot underneath, you got 2 feet here, and you got freaking 1,000,000 feet right here, as much as you want. So just great, man. And I think I'm allergic to Douglas fir, dude, because I've been sneezing like crazy. I'm a little freaking snotty, and that's a little naughty. Hope y'all freaking enjoyed that video right there, dude. A lot of good work, man. We'll have these workbenches in the videos for many years to come. So next thing is to obviously start framing this stuff right here, which we're going to be doing next week. Pop Outlaw and Luis had to go do another job, so they're coming back Monday, and that's when we're going to start working on the rest of these walls. Hopefully this next week here we'll get the rest of this shop finished, and then it's on to electrical. But we still do have one more bench to build over there. Would basically be the full width of this. So now Brola and I got to rack our brain a little bit. If you guys got any ideas, should we just build another one of these but 5 foot longer, or stick with something else? I don't think building a bench that big would probably be a good idea because it might be impossible to move. You guys let us know. On that bench over there, we're going to be doing a lot more like snowboard stuff, archery stuff, guns. So we're probably going to carpet the top to make it soft. So if you guys got any good ideas, let us know in the comments below. Hey man, hit that like button if you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget, man, when you hit that subscribe, slap that freaking bell. Make it freaking sing, son. My name's Outlaw and I'm out, y'all. Speaking of Outlaw, live like an outlaw.